Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Imagine a world where your hard-earned money isn't quietly losing value every single day, where inflation doesn't steal your purchasing power, and where you have genuine control of your financial destiny. What if I told you the key to this future is already here, and it's something powerful enough to reshape not just your personal finances, but even our nation's economic landscape? Stick around because we're talking about a concept that's often misunderstood, but championed by some of the biggest thinkers in the financial world as the very foundation of tomorrow's economy, Bitcoin. So, what exactly is Bitcoin? Think of it as digital money, living entirely on the internet. Unlike the dollars in your bank account, no single person, no bank, and no government actually owns or controls Bitcoin. It was created to give individuals like you the freedom to save and send money without relying on traditional banks, providing a level of autonomy many of us have never experienced with our money. It's often called digital gold, but it's even better in some ways. It's far easier to move across the globe and much harder to steal if you secure it properly. A crucial aspect of Bitcoin's unique value is its strictly limited supply. Only 21 million coins will ever exist. This scarcity, coupled with its transparency and decentralized nature, sets it fundamentally apart from traditional currencies that can be printed indefinitely. One of the loudest voices articulating Bitcoin's profound importance is businessman Michael Saylor. He's the founder of a company now known as Strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, which has made one of the largest Bitcoin investments in the world, holding a staggering 592,000 Bitcoins as of June 15th, 2025, valued at over $61 billion. Saylor doesn't mince words. He calls Bitcoin the strongest form of money ever made. His core belief is that by holding value in Bitcoin, individuals, companies, and even governments can protect themselves from the silent thief we all know too well, inflation. You see, $100 today might buy significantly less next year, but that value, stored in Bitcoin, has the potential to actually grow over time. Saylor sees Bitcoin not just as currency, but ultimate digital property. He argues it's superior to traditional assets like gold, land, or buildings, serving as a fundamental building block for economic freedom. He often uses powerful metaphors to convey this message, stating that tickets to escape the matrix are priced in Bitcoin, or simply tweeting, "Be free," literally turning the B into a Bitcoin symbol to highlight the financial independence it can offer. He has also depicted himself as a superhero powered by Bitcoin, and a boxer, saying, "Sometimes you need to fight for Bitcoin," emphasizing the strength and commitment he believes are necessary. While Saylor initially sparked debate by suggesting corporate custodians were suitable for holding Bitcoin, even criticizing those who only advocated for self-custody as crazy Bitcoin anarchists, he later clarified that individuals absolutely have the right to store their Bitcoin as they see fit, whether through self-custody in cold wallets or via trusted institutions. His message is consistent. Bitcoin empowers you to take control of your future. Saylor's vision extends far beyond individual investors. He believes it's crucial for nations, particularly the United States, to recognize and leverage Bitcoin's power. He's made the bold assertion that there's only room for one nation to control a substantial portion, perhaps 20% of the Bitcoin network, and that nation should be ours. This isn't just a financial opinion. Saylor sees it as a strategic imperative. He points to recent political shifts, noting that in the past 11 months, the White House has surprisingly embraced Bitcoin, which he didn't anticipate. He states that the presidential victory last November brought a sea change in politics, leading to the president suggesting America could be the Bitcoin superpower of the world, a development Saylor calls amazing. He also highlights growing regulatory and legislative developments around crypto in the U.S., including 3 crypto-related bills progressing in Congress: the stablecoin-focused Genius Act, the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act, and the Bitcoin Act. Saylor notes that even states in the United States are embracing Bitcoin, something he says nobody guessed a year ago. Why is this so critical? Because in his view, this strategic move could not only strengthen the US dollar, but also offer a unique opportunity to address our staggering national debt. Saylor has even compared this opportunity to America's historic purchase of Alaska for a mere $6 million, suggesting Bitcoin could unlock potential economic benefits ranging from an astounding $50 trillion to $80 trillion for the US. He emphasizes says that the U.S. has a critical 12-month window to begin acquiring substantial Bitcoin reserves, stressing the need for political consensus among the White House, Congress, and other key stakeholders. Saylor warns that if the U.S. doesn't act quickly, other global powers like China or Russia could step in and take control of a large portion of the Bitcoin network, potentially threatening America's economic dominance on the global stage. For Saylor, Bitcoin acts as essential economic armor, providing financial independence and crucial protection for citizens against potential government overreach. He has even shown openness to providing guidance to other nations, like Pakistan, regarding their approach to Bitcoin reserves. Now, it's true, Bitcoin's price can fluctuate widely in the short term. We've seen significant drops, like a recent $2,500 decline from $106,150 to the $103,400 zone within hours, representing a 2.33% fall in 24 hours. Since peaking at $108,850 earlier in the week, BTC saw a 4.87% decline. These price movements can be unsettling, and they often react to broader economic news or geopolitical events. For example, Bitcoin plunged 1.22% to $103,530 after Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell announced the Fed's intent to keep interest rates unchanged. Another significant decline earlier in the week, a 4.79% drop from $108,820, was driven by a rapid escalation of military developments in the Middle East. However, Bitcoin has shown resilience, quickly regaining losses and springing back upward after testing support levels twice in a single week. Crypto analysts suggest that it is normal for Bitcoin's price to tumble 1 or 2 days before a new FOMC meeting, presenting a potential opportunity to buy the dip. Saylor remains steadfastly bullish on Bitcoin's long-term trajectory, even projecting its price could reach $21 million within the next 21 years by 2046. This is a massive increase from his previous forecast of $13 million by 2045. He reasons this heightened bullishness with massive adoption that nobody guessed, including rapid geopolitical, regulatory, and adoption developments. Interestingly, market data often shows that during these dips, large investors, sometimes referred to as whales, holding 10 Bitcoins or more, continue to accumulate Bitcoin. In fact, 231 more such wallets were added in just 10 days, a 0.15% increase. Meanwhile, smaller holders with 0.001 to 10 Bitcoins might sell off, with their numbers decreasing by 37,465, also a 0.15% drop. Historically, this pattern of accumulation by large wallets during price corrections has often signaled a strong foundation for future bullish momentum. Bitcoin's inherent characteristics, its transparency, its decentralized nature, and its strictly limited supply of only 21 million coins ever to exist, make it a unique value proposition, making it fundamentally different from traditional currencies that can be printed indefinitely. So, whether you're considering your own personal savings, thinking about the future of wealth, or simply observing the grand shifts in the global economy, Bitcoin is a force that demands attention. It's not just for financial experts. It's accessible to anyone with a phone and an internet connection. It represents a new way to save safely, do business globally, and build wealth outside of traditional, often corruptible systems. The future economy is being built right now, and for many, Bitcoin is set to be its very foundation. Thank you so much for watching today. If you found this discussion insightful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content on navigating the new financial landscape, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'll see you next time.